Yes, Rohan, describe about yourself and your district Sangli.
Sir, my name is Rohan Babasaheb. I come from Sangli district of Maharashtra. I have done my education from education in schooling from Rashtriya Middle School Belgaum, and thereafter completed my BTech in mechanical engineering College of Engineering Karad. My father is a retired Subedar from Indian Army, and my mother is a housewife. My hobbies include cooking, cycling, bodybuilding, and trekking. And during my schooling and graduation, I got opportunities to involve myself into various extracurricular activities like microwave flying and holding various and NCC and holding various leadership roles. And sir, I am seeking to pursue my career in the uniformed forces. And sir, talking about my district, that is Sangli, which is situated in the southern part of the Maharashtra. This district, the major river that flows through the Sangli district is the river Krishna, and which provides better geographical conditions for agricultural. And the major crops that are grown in the Sangli are sugarcane, turmeric, and grapes. And talking about the other economical activities that are carried out in Sangli are Sangli has a MIDC which provides economic opportunities and job opportunities to the people of the Sangli. And sir, also turmeric trade is carried out in a huge scale from Sangli. And also Sangli has a good number of medical and engineering colleges which provide education and job opportunities to the professional graduates.
Okay. You had NCC as well as microlight aviation experience. Describe about that.
Yes, sir. Sir, having done NCC junior wing in junior division in air wing, I got opportunity to conduct microlight flying, which was conducted at the Samra Air Force Station, Belgaum. And during this activity, we got to interact with the wing commander Tomar sir, who assisted us as a co-pilot and made us to get that experience done.
Okay, okay. You had been the member of NSS also, beside the NCC.
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference
Yes, sir.
between NCC and NSS?
Sir, the major difference between NSS and NCC is NCC makes the cadets to involve into activities that are more towards inclined towards military culture, like the sports, other leadership roles, and other adventure activities. Whereas NSS basically involves the students into social service activities like the blood donation camps, cleanliness activities, and other such activities.
Okay, you had been the vice president of MISA. What is that?
Yes, sir. Sir, MESA, that is Mechanical Engineering Students Association, which was the group of students in our college, which was headed by our department head of the department. And being the vice president of the MESA, we were supposed to carry out activities which are extracurricular and personally development activities for the students of mechanical engineering.
Okay, okay. I was thinking it is maintenance of Internal Security Act, something like that. When the emergency was declared, that was also known as visa.
No, sir.
Okay, okay. So how many times have you appeared for the CAPF so far?
Sir, this is my first appeal for CAPF.
Okay, okay. And have you appeared for CDS too?
Yes, sir. I have appeared for CDS 2 times, NDA 1 time, and FCAT 3 times.
Okay, okay. It means you had enough chances of becoming the officer.
Yes, sir.
But then where was the challenge?
Sir, the major challenge that I think I faced during my SSBs is I lack good communication and putting forth my points in the group discussions. And the second challenge that I face is the handwriting, which becomes the major impediment during the psychological test.
Okay, okay. Okay. So thrice you appeared for the FCAT. Where did you appear for the FCAT thrice? In which stations?
Sir, FCAT SSB, location of SSB, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, 2 times it was SSB Mysore, 4 SSB Center Mysore, and 1 time it was Air Force Selection Center Gandhinagar.
Okay, okay. Good. What are the major problems of the Maharashtrians which should be solved by the government of Maharashtra, in your perception?
Sir, according to me, the major problems that are being faced by the Maharashtra government and the population of the Maharashtra is the large number of farmers suicide predominantly in the eastern part of the Maharashtra. And the second problem is the inequitable growth of Maharashtra. The western part of the Maharashtra, that is the Konkan belt and the Pune division belt, are well developed as compared to the eastern Marathwada and the Vidarbha region. The third major problem is the uncontrolled migration that is taking place in the Maharashtra from the other parts of the country, and that the migration is basically concentrated in the eastern part of the Maharashtra, not the eastern part of the Maharashtra.
Okay, okay. This Shiv Sena and other parties of the, especially in Bombay, they have number of times come out with the such hoardings that no outsider, no Bihari should stay put here. And sometimes they have used abusive language as well as thrash these people. So do you think that it is a good tactics to throw the migrants out?
No, sir, this is not a good tactic to throw or disallow the migrants from coming into the Maharashtra, because according to the Indian Constitution, Article 19, individual living in the country has total right to settle in any part of country and do whatever business he like to feel in any part of the country.
Okay, then why these political parties want to garner votes just by raising some issue or other issue?
Sir, I'm not that much aware of the politics that is taking place.
Okay, okay. It happened in Bangalore also. Lot of Assamese and northeastern persons had to leave overnight when there was alarm in the social media. It happens in the Delhi also.
Yes, sir.
If the northeastern people are not liked, they are ill-treated. It is everywhere. What I personally feel, if you go to Australia, there is problem. If you go to England, there is problem. If you go to America, again, it is a problem. So how can this problem be sorted out, especially in Maharashtra?
Sir, as far as Maharashtra is concerned, to solve this problem, the state governments from where the people are getting emigrated to Maharashtra should take initiatives so that economic opportunities are developed in those areas. Second, sir, those states should also take steps like population control and providing better job opportunities and education to the residents of that particular state. And the third step that Maharashtra government can take is Maharashtra government can make the development that is taking place in Maharashtra in an equitable manner, so that the population that is getting immigrated into Maharashtra would be distributed well in all the parts of the Maharashtra.
Okay, good. How far state of Maharashtra is ready to meet the challenge of coastal security?
Sir, the major lapse that we had that the Maharashtra whole country has experienced is the 26/11 attack. And since then, major changes have been taken, like the formation of the National Investigation Agency to probe the terror attacks all over the country. Second is the setting up of revamping of the coastal police, so that better vigilance can be kept on the coast. And third, sir, Coast Guard was also revamped and the strength was increased, so that the territorial waters of the India, that is till the 200 nautical miles, could be well surveillanced. And sir, NatGrid is one of the proposed idea that is soon going to be implemented.
What is the difference between special economic zone and exclusive economic zone?
Sir, special economic zone, I think both are same, sir. As far as I am able to recall, both are same up to the 200 nautical miles.
Okay, okay. Kindly read the difference between the two.
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay. 1 nautical mile is equal to how many kilometers?
Sorry, sir, I am not completely aware, sir. I can give a guess.
Okay. 1 mile is equal to how many kilometers?
Sir, 1 mile equivalent to 1.6 kilometers.
So it is roughly 1.8. It is
Nautical miles, sir.
is 1.8 roughly.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Recently, we fired submarine nuclear missile.
Yes, sir.
Where that action took place and which ship of the India was involved?
Sir, I am not able to recall exact location where the action took place, but the submarine, that is INS Aryan, was used to launch the submarine launched ballistic missile that was nuclear capable.
Okay. So what we have tested in that missile?
Sir, we have tested the India's capability to launch the intercontinental nuclear ballistic missiles.
Is it intercontinental or is it under the water?
Sorry, sir. India is planning to develop intercontinental, which has a range of 3,500 kilometers plus. And sir, now that has been tested. That is below the range of that.
That is within the water, under the water. We have tested our capability of launching a nuclear missile under the water.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
How many continents are there in the world?
7 continents are there in the world, sir.
So we did not launch any missile to any other continent.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why Joe Biden has described the current situation between Russia and Ukraine equivalent to Cuba crisis?
Sir, when we look at the Cuba crisis, where there was a threat from Russia to the US, that time Russia was USSR and was one of the major power equivalent to USA, and there was a threat of nuclear attack on the USA. And the similar situation has taken place now, where Russia is threatening to use nuclear warheads against the Ukraine in the current ongoing war. So that's why it has been compared to the Cuba missile crisis.
Okay. So, in 1962,
yes,
how the closed door diplomacy was used toward this crisis?
Sorry, sir, I am not too much aware of this.
My question is this: that time also both Russia and USSR were ready to fire missiles, especially go for the nuclear button, but that was averted because they had closed door meetings secretly.
Yes, sir.
So, what kind of meetings were held and how it happened?
Sir, one agreement was signed at that time. I'm not exactly remembering the name of the agreement. That is missile control regime, something like that.
No, nothing like
that. That's all I'm able to.
In fact, what had happened that Russia had given sufficient nuclear material to the Cuba. Now Cuba is a place which is near to the America.
America, yes.
Similarly, Turkey and Italy were being used by America to throw missiles over Russia. So both the thought that anybody pushing the button will be causing harm. So then the Americans deployed one of their submarines and they cut off the supply of nuclear material to the Cuba.
Yes.
Then at that time, Russia secretly entered into an agreement with the America. Okay, I will take my ships back. We will not fire the button as nuclear button, and you also do not throw nuclear missiles over us. It is a secret agreement between us, but we will not publish it in the newspaper or bring it out in the TV. So it was averted.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
आप पढ़ते नहीं हो, इतने आर्टिकल में भेजता हूँ, पढ़ते नहीं हो आप?
हाँ सर,
पढ़ो ना, पढ़ो पता है आपका कब है, इंटरव्यू कब है?
22 नवंबर को सर।
तो बहुत टाइम है अभी तो भाई, ये पिछले एक महीने में जो टेलीग्राम में छोड़ा गया है सारा आराम से पढ़िए आप।
हाँ सर।
Because these are the questions which they will be framing while judging your current affair.
Yes sir.
और एक बार अगर आप रीडिंग कर लेंगे ना तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है उसमें. They are not technical terms, nor the trigonometry is involved there. Cos theta, tan theta, sin theta, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है उसमें. वो तो एक रीडिंग है. It is just a reading.
Yes, sir.
Trigonometry तो मैं मानता हूँ, algorithm मैं मानता हूँ. Algorithm में unless you know the formulas, you can't solve it. But it is simple English which you have to read it.
Yes, sir. I'll read on it, sir.
जरूर पढ़ो, नहीं तो ऐसे पीछे छूट जाओगे, फायदा क्या होगा? इतना अच्छा मौका हमारे हाथ में आया हुआ है. We should not leave it. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why you want to become officer in the CAPF?
Sir, myself being from the defense background, wherein my father is from Indian Army,
Yes, so
and my
father is Subedar. What else? Besides father, what else?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Myself is I was from Rashtriya Military School, Belgaum, and that has developed a passion in me to join the Indian Army. And second, sir, I have seen that defense forces is not just a career or a job opportunity; it's a lifestyle in itself, which will provide ample opportunities, leadership roles, and exploration. And seeing my passion, interest, and my personality, I think CAPF is one of the career options that will satisfy me, and I would be able to contribute in that well.
Okay, good. So, what is your choice among the CAPF?
Sir, my first choice is CISF, second CRPF, third BSF, fourth ITBP, and fifth SSB.
Okay. What are the challenges before the ITBP as on date, and where it is deployed?
Sir, ITBP is majorly deployed in the India-China border from the Ladakh Karakoram ranges to the Arunachal Pradesh. And sir, the major task of the ITBP is to maintain security in that region and capacity building among the population in that region, and prevent the cross-border terrorism and other ill activities that are taking place in that region. And also the second role of ITBP is to carry out disaster relief activities in the Himalayan region.
Okay, okay. Why ITBP and BSF both are known as first line of defense?
Sir, ITBP and BSF both are known as first line of defense because they are primarily the border guarding forces and are deployed on the borders. And whenever any kind of aggression takes place, these both forces are first to bear the brunt of that aggression. So these are known as the first line of defense.
Okay. So how do we maintain synergy? That is how BSF and Army maintain synergy, or how ITBP and BSF maintain synergy during peacetime, so that they function as a one unit during wartime.
Yes, sir. Sir, the basic synergy is maintained between both at the higher officers levels. Both are at all times coordinating among themselves so that they can be posted at various locations from where the possible chances of infiltration can be seen. And sir, talking about the second aspect, that is during the wartime also the ITBP and the BSF are aiding the Indian Army to carry out the operations in those infiltrated areas.
In fact, what is happening on the ground is that we do not require parity at the higher level. That is, we don't require any kind of parity between the Major General and Inspector General.
Yes, sir.
We require parity up to the commandant level, from constable to commandant, and from sepoy to colonel. There should be parity. They should know the weapon firing of both the ITBP as well as BSF. They should know about the warfare, that is guerrilla warfare, or tactics of the warfare, or mine warfare. So these are the drills which are carried out by the Army, BSF and ITBP during peacetime.
Yes, sir.
So even officers and SOs, that is subordinate officer, in your case it is JCO in the case of Army, they undergo various courses both at BSF and ITBP and Army, and then they have got the brain at the same level, because it is a brain which should match while fighting. So got my point?
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Means as a deputy commandant, you become deputy commandant in ITBP. You will be going to the army to learn their warfare.
Yes,
You
sir.
will learn about the artillery in the army.
Yes, sir.
You will learn about the armored in the army. So this is how during peacetime we keep parity, and then therefore we are prepared for the war during contingency. वार तो आपको बता करके थोड़ी होगी,
Yes, sir.
हमसे पूछ के तो नहीं होगी ना,
No, sir.
एक दिन होगी, अचानक होगी, बस जब होगी।
Yes.
तो अगर पहले से शांति में तैयारी नहीं की है तो क्या होगा?
Sir, टैकल नहीं कर पाएंगे वॉर को।
टैकल नहीं कर पाएंगे। Therefore, ITBP and BSF must learn the warfare also, because it is in their
Yes.
act कि जो BSF के अफसर हैं, आर्मी के अफसर हैं, ITBP के अफसर हैं, इन सबको वार के बारे में पढ़ाया जाए। What is the current situation in Kashmir? Describe.
Sir, since the past 2 days, there has been a news circular. There has been an incident happening in Kashmir that Kashmiri militants have bombed 2 migrant workers from the Uttar Pradesh who were sleeping in a room and bombed them, and which has led to death of these 2. And various such incidents have been seen since recent days, that a militant killed a Kashmiri Pandit who was residing in the Kashmir.
Okay, this is what is happening on the terrorist front or militant front.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise,
Yes, sir.
what is on the progressive front? Because Home Ministry is claiming that peace has returned to the valley and lot of infrastructure is being built up. So what do you
Yes,
know?
sir. Home Minister Amit Shah is carrying out rallies in the Kashmir to build the confidence in the people of the Kashmir in the central government, and also a huge package has also been dedicated for the development of the Kashmir to build to bring back the tourism legacy of the Kashmir. And also a recent step that was taken was a movie theater has been started in the Kashmir.
Okay. Which are the 4 major provinces of Ukraine which has been occupied by the Russia? Name them.
Sir, the 4 major provinces which are in the eastern part of the Ukraine are the Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporozhia, and Kherson, that were annexed by the Russia.
Okay. So why Russia has imposed martial law over there?
Sir, Russia has imposed martial law because the people there, I guess, are not willing to join Russia, and Ukraine is counterattacking there so that they could take those territories back.
Why there is martial law in the Myanmar?
Sir, in Myanmar, the democratic government of Aung San Suu Kyi was toppled by the military junta, and currently the military junta is operating there, and the Prime Minister of Myanmar, that was Aung San Suu Kyi, has been detained by the military.
What are the consequences of this martial law in the Myanmar?
So due to the martial law in the Myanmar, the democratic government that was formed there has been toppled. The second consequence is the huge number of refugees that are getting out from there are entering into the India. And the second is the image of the Myanmar over the globe has been deteriorating.
What are the refugees called as, and where they are settling? Which country is helping them?
Sir, the refugees are basically the minorities, that is Rohingya refugees, and they are basically migrating to the Bangladesh and getting settled there. And from Bangladesh, they are coming to India also and getting settled.
Which is the place where they have been rehabilitated by Bangladesh? Earlier, they came to the Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh. They were in halt.
Yes,
so then Bangladesh decided to develop one of the islands.
Yes, sorry, sir, I'm not able.
What is the name of that island?
I'm not aware. I'm not aware of the name island, sir, right now. I'll read up on it, sir.
पढ़ो पढ़ो। ओके, बताने को तो मैं भी बता सकता हूँ, मैं जानबूझ के नहीं बताता।
Yes, sir.
ओके, what is happening in Iran?
Sir, there is a huge protest has taken place over the death of the girl that is Amina, something name like that, which has taken place into the custody by the moral police of the Iran for not wearing the hijab properly.
Okay, then what happened there?
Are protesting in the Iran against the hijab, and many women are protesting against the hijab.
Okay,
And
good. Supposing you become deputy assistant commandant with the border security force,
yes, sir.
and you are deployed in the Naxalite area. Your company is in the Jharkhand, and
Yes, sir.
on election day you have to march your 10 parties consisting of 9 men each to places which are full of ID, and but it is essential to go to the polling booth for conduct of election as per the order of election division of India. So what kind of briefing will you give to your Jawans, that how they will go, when they will march, and what they will avoid?
Sir, first of all, I will take the official notice and gather all the resources that are required, like the jeeps and the buses and the other security apparatus, which would be more in this case while marching towards that place. Second, I would also
buses and vehicles cannot move. You are already in the area where only 9-foot patrolling parties will move.
Yes, sir. In that case, sir, first of all, there is a high threat perception of IDs and other ambushes. So first of all, I will coordinate with the local police and especially the local people, so that I could get if any ambush has been planned or any such instances that are going to take place in the future. Second, sir, I would also send one road opening party before the actual party marches, so that they could clear off the roads and create a safe path for other people to go. And sir, third briefing I would do that I would instruct my Jawans to be careful while walking on the path, so that they should not get trapped in the IDs or the other ambushes that are being placed in the path. And sir, fourth, I would also carry along me with the bomb squad, so that if any such IDs encountered in the road while moving, they could be neutralized by the bomb squads.
What about the dogs and deep search metal detectors?
Yes, sir. Dogs also can be
Dogs
should
can
be taken
move
along with
one advancing party. They can sniff out.
and, yes, sir. And metal detectors would be carried out by the bomb squad.
Okay. Now all the parties were deployed by 8 o'clock in all the polling booths. You got the okay report.
Yes, sir.
Polling has started.
Yes, sir.
By 9 o'clock, you got the report from one of the booths that firing has started from 3 sides. It was a kind of hill feature, and the polling booth firing has started by Naxalites on polling station, and 2 of your Jawans can killed. So what action will you take as a company commander? And firing is continuing.
Sir, yes, sir. As a company commander, first of all, I would rush to that place, and before rushing to the place, I would also inform other some of the members at that place to call an ambulance and immediately give medical aid to those Jawans who are injured. And sir, second, if there is firing taking place already, then I would inform my Jawans to retaliate in the same manner towards the Naxalites, so that more casualties and do not happen and the situation gets under control. And on reaching there, I would carry out the proper probe and investigation of the incidents that had taken place there, and submit a detailed report to the higher officials.
Fine. You reach there, say this incident happened at 9 o'clock. You got the information at 10 o'clock. You reached at the 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, when you reach there, you found that out of 9, 7 are dead. And 2
7
persons are
Naxalites.
missing. And 2 persons are missing. What you will do?
Yes, sir. Sir, 7 Jawans are dead, sir.
7 Jawans are dead. Pulling both stands looted. All the weapon looted. And now these 2 men are not traceable. 7 dead bodies are available. What you will do?
Yes, sir. Then first of all, I will I would take those dead body into my custody, that is under my control, and I would send them to the headquarters. And of the 2 men that are not found, I would try contacting them. If I'm not able to contact them, I would immediately lodge a complaint to the local police there to start a search operation for them. And then I would also move to the headquarters and condolences to the families of those dead Jawans.
Okay. Means first is the question is to take over the dead bodies and send them for postmortem. So first is this. Second is called additional reinforcements. You must get minimum 300, 400 troops immediately so that you can carry out search operation in the same village as well as surrounding villages.
Yes, sir.
Because this search operation will last for 2 days, 3 days, or 4 days, depending upon your ability to carry out the search operation. Because your Jawans are missing. Number 3, you will flash information to all the police stations, nearest police station, and the police station of the adjoining districts also, so that they are also on the alert mode.
Yes.
Okay, when you were going for all these things, the troops came to for your rescue. You started search operation also. Your senior officers are also there. But these 2 Jawan come out of the bushes.
Yes, sir.
And they have got weapon with them also. At 3 in the afternoon, they tell you, साहब हम तो बाहर गए थे सामान खरीदने के लिए, तो बीच में फायर हो गया तो हम इधर आए नहीं. जब फायर बंद हुआ तो हम डर के मारे अब आए हैं. Now what you will do with them?
Sir, since I will first inform all the police stations that I have found Jawans, those were missing, and I will also take the search party back and send them to the headquarters. And sir, since they have broken the rules and during the duty hour they were out for their personal work, I will take discipline actions whichever I am supposed to take as an assistant commandant. And I will also make a detailed report and submit that report to the higher officials, maybe the commandant.
Okay, good. Fine. They can be taken into custody and they can be also interrogated by intelligence agencies as well as your staff, and you can take any action against them because it is a case of court martial and they need to be dismissed from the service.
Yes, sir.
They have no right to stay in the force if they cannot stand in front of the Naxalites.
Yes, sir.
So now the mistake you have made is you will not call off the operation. बिकॉज जो नक्सलाइट्स भागे हुए हैं वो कितना भाग लेंगे, पैदल अगर भागे हैं तो 5 किलोमीटर 7 किलोमीटर, इसलिए सर्च ऑपरेशन को चलने दो. We will not call off the search operation because 300 men are sufficient and they can carry out the search operation for 2 days, 3 days, and you will be able to trace maybe some guns, looted guns, maybe some looted ammunition, and maybe you may get some injured Naxalite also in your hand.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, यहाँ रुकते हैं, फिर बात करते हैं आपसे. Thank you. जय हिंद.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.